What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again, looking fresh-faced and super curly. That hurt. So, R.I.P. to my nail. R.I.P. to my entire nail. Bed and all, I ripped that shit off on accident while I was working. Yes, it was painful. Yes, I keep freaking hitting it and reminding myself that, you know, I could just end it all. I will keep you updated as to the progress of what happens. We might have to move the whole finger. Who knows? If you could live in one video game, what would it be? I thought I knew the answer to that. And I was going to say Mass Effect. Duh. Obviously, Mass Effect and / or Dragon Age, right? I feel like those are both really great choices of games to live in. And then I saw this Reddit question and now I'm just questioning my entire life because, you know, let's be real. I probably wouldn't actually make it in either of those video games if I had to live in them.
You're stuck in a video game for 1 week. You can't use any cheat code and if you die in the game you die in real life. But everything you win or earn in the game, money, cars, houses, will be brought to your life. Which video game do you choose and what do you do?
Okay. So now that I've read this full question, right? Don't look, okay, listen. Either Cake Mania or Diner Dash. Easy peasy, just like living real life. Probably more of the Cake Mania than the Diner Dash, because honestly, who wants to be a waitress for a week? Definitely rather bake cakes for a week than be a waitress for a week. But I think those are two better choices, given that if I die in the game, I'll die in real life.
Houses will be brought to your life. Which video game do you choose and what do you do? Cookie clicker. So I earn an insane amount of assets and so much money that inflation increases by 200% when I get back. But you'd end up with, well, just billions of cookies that go off. Minecraft on peaceful mode. I'll just go mine for diamonds and gold and stack up on expensive materials until I return to the real world.
Okay.
Just don't dig straight down. Venture capitalist. Playing that for a week straight would be boring. But you'd end up being the world's first quadrillionaire or something. Pokemon, because you can't buy it. Plus, farming money on the Elite Four is easy and then you get to have Pokemon IRL.
Oh, that would be fucking cool. Oh, why didn't I think of this?
Yay. Just make sure you release all but 3 to 6 of them back into the wild before the week is up. Otherwise you're stuck taking care of 50 plus dangerous animals. Or you'd have to let them go into the wild on our world, where they'd probably fuck up the wildlife population.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley, free house, land, money, and dog slap.
See, I considered Stardew Valley. But again, I don't want to farm. I'm not trying to... Do these hands, with the exception of this finger, look like I want to do manual labor for a week? No. No, they don't.
Slash cat. Also potential spouse if you wanna go that way. This is one of the most Reddit things ever said. You all are thinking small time. Civilization. At which point you are taken in as a slave. SimCity. Then I own a whole town when it is over. Small fry. Play Stellaris. Own the galaxy.
What the fuck
Once
is
more the
Stellaris?
Sith will rule the galaxy. Some Roblox tycoon simulator. 0% chance of death and lots of money without me having to really do all that much. Skyrim. Wait a week. Done. You cannot wait while enemies are nearby. Fuck. GTA. Cause you never die. You only ever go to the hospital. Proceed to make bank stealing and selling cars. And speedrunning the campaign. Getting millions. Then investing in stock. Getting billions. So, basically just real life without dying.
Right.
In San Andreas you can get in the best shape of your life by exercising for 1 minute for 3 days and eating pizza and fried chicken and cheeseburgers. Gets you to full health.
Alright.
Forza Horizon 4. So many cars. Can't die either. What would happen the first time you smashed into the Edinburgh tram at 260 miles per hour though? spider.
That's something you can do in Forza Horizon 4? I only ever played the first Forza Horizon, which was really friggin' fun. But you can, what?
Cool part is that all the suits that I get will come back with me. Surely all the web shooters and gadgets were too.
Right.
That said, no powers. So you could either swing very small distances with a lot of practice, or try to be Spider-Man and have your arms be immediately torn from their sockets.
Oh, no.
What if you could somehow bring back the radioactive spider? Need to find a game that includes Fiday's origin story. The Sims. Cuss, it's the only fucking game I know how to play and I could become a farmer and make hella money. I'd also pick The Sims. Even without using cheats, all I have to do to become a millionaire is paint excessively.
So, is this the part of the video where I admit to never having played The Sims? I think my mom bought me The Sims once. But it was like the computer, you know, I think all Sims is on the computer, but like, I don't know, my computer couldn't run it right. Also, I didn't know, like when I started playing The Sims, that The Sims don't speak normal English. So I was just very confused the entire time. And then it turned out my game was, it didn't work on the computer anyway. So yeah, never played it, don't get the craze. Like, I had friends who were like, oh my God, I gotta go play The Sims. And I was just like, why don't we live real life? And like now I realize I sounded kind of like an asshole because like, yeah, but.
Dark Souls. I wonder what the moment you realize you aren't undead is going to be like.
Why?
Who's gonna stop the zombie apocalypse? Are you high? Are you not? World of Warcraft. I'd just sit on the auction house for a week trading. Almost no chance of dying, and when I came back I'd have some crazy exotic pets, some awesome looking cosplay and a shit ton of gold coins.
Ooh yeah, something where you could get good cosplay would be dope.
But I don't think I could do that. The temptation to go outside and admire the landscape / landmarks would just be too great. I'd probably be dead in about 10 minutes. All these people are just talking about bringing back money or things they can sell for money. Frick that. World of Warcraft has health potions and food that magically heals your injuries as you eat it, and it literally never goes bad. It's easy to not die if you're careful and know your class. You could easily get to a medium level and earn clothing that makes you stronger, smarter, and faster. I can make money in this world. Maybe not quadrillions of dollars, but enough to get by. But nothing in this world will let me fall off a cliff, break my legs and shatter my spine, and then have a quick snack and I'm fine again. To say nothing of health potions. Gunshot to the chest health pot.
I'm really confused though, because if you break your legs and shatter your spine, you're not gonna be able to eat the food. Your arms won't work. You can't, are you just gonna have it in your mouth? Like, I'm so confused.
Anything that doesn't kill me instantly I can just shrug off and forget about the plus intelligence and plus strength clothing. This is confusing. BRB with my wizard hat. Yeah, I can help you move that boulder. Just let grab my leather shirt. Oh, and of course a mount that you can just summon out of nowhere. Probably go warlock because that'd make a hell of an entrance at a party.
That's pretty good though.
Online. Just float around in my ship for a week, then return to the real world with a fucking starship. This would not only make you rich, but also would progress the human race more than any other response here.
True.
A++ would upvote again. The gold mine of reverse engineering that would follow. The Sims, as long there is no arsehole who removed the ladder when I'm in my swimming pool. This is golden, Mr. Skeletal. It appears only once every 20,000 years. Like the video and subscribe. Comment awards in 20 seconds or you will never have calcium and good bones again. Now back to scheduled programming. Minecraft is incredibly easy if you are careful to always sleep at night so monsters don't spawn. 3 days is plenty of time to get some golden.
Why do you have to go to sleep at night so monsters don't spawn? I don't understand. Is that a mechanic of the game? If you don't go to sleep, monsters spawn? That's stupid. What if I don't want to sleep? You can't make me go to sleep, Mom!
Diamonds very carefully mined. Could probably go the whole time without even taking any damage. Day 1 full focus on getting wool for a bed.
It's a week, not 3 days. It's a week.
Enough food and wood to last the next days. Day 2 through 6 careful strip mining. Dodging any caves so there's no risk. Could easily come back with millions in gold and diamonds. Maybe billions. Or just do it on peaceful. By that logic, why not creative mode? Subnautica, I can chill in the surface level biomes, collect gems and precious metals from the area, build a seamathan / or prawn suit to bring back with me.
Hell no.
Any Harry Potter game, I'd get a wand and magic stuff, plus the tasty candles.
That's a good idea.
Enjoy the rotten egg vomit flavor. Necopera, you capitalists don't know true bliss until you're surrounded by domestic cat girls. Not the best answer in terms of life, but the best answer in terms of spirit. Screw money, screw items. I'm acquiring my cat girl harem. This guy truly is the ultra weed master.
God, yes he is.
Any of those idle games, like Idle Miner comes to mind. You can't die in the game, and the money earnings are simply astronomical. In that game I'd hop in as a manager and just order the miners.
I bet you my husband would pick clicker heroes. I bet you.
To keep digging. Alchemy, I can make an assload of ancient money, which are highly valuable and even more so in perfect condition, and I get to be a god and fight demons.
That's fucking cool.
RuneScape, a lot of people give noobs free shit if they just talk to them. I mean hell, when Ira joined I chatted with some dude about quests for a bit and he gave me several million gold.
Why?
Gonna be so goddamn rich after that 1 week. Slime Ranger, make lots of money farming adorable slime creatures with very low risk of dying.
Love that.
Mayfair Wars, literally no chance of death. Step 2, profit, that's how Mayfair works. Well, not Breath of the Wild. I'd wind up with a bunch of shit that breaks after you use it twice. And a house that always has 2 dudes squatting on the front lawn. The bike would be sweet though. Warframe, knowing the community, people would hopefully protect me to make sure I don't die.
Yes,
and after the week is over,
yes.
I get a frame and various weapons.
That.
Where do I sign up?
Oh, that would be fucking
Wheel of
dope,
Fortune.
actually.
Get off the internet, Grandma.
Ha! Hey, Wheel of Fortune is a good one. My family and I had the Wheel of Fortune game where you plug the little spinny thing into the TV using the red and yellow wires, you know, and then you spin it and yeah, okay. That's a good one. I feel like that's a good one.
I would play Destiny 2, because if you die in that game a friendly ghost will just revive you anyway, unless you wipe in a dark zone. I always wipe my dark zone. Euro Truck Simulator 2, it's literally impossible to die in this game and I can win around $500,000 on my own.
Okay.
Over 2 million with my employees.
Okay.
Fable 2, I'd work my ass off and become a landlord and get a hot wife or 2.
Or 2.
Hopefully the income of gold would still apply IRL. I'll go with something easy like Yoshi's Story. I'll spend my week eating fruit and collecting gold coins with little to no fear of death.
That would be
Wario
cool.
Land 3. It's a game about winning treasure. There's only one way to die, and that's the final boss. I won't fight the final boss. He asks you to get him stuff, and I'll just make excuses for a week. He can't do anything unless I get him the stuff, and I just get a bunch of treasure and sell it off later.
Sounds good.
One of those money clicking games. Titanfall 2. I would bring back giant titans and people would think it was the end of the world.
Why?
GTA V. Just stay in the nice part of the map. Technically you never die, just go to the hospital, where
That's
you
what
only
somebody
have
else
to pay
said.
what the visit was actually worth instead of the gouged real world prices. What if I just got to keep that instead of all that expensive cars and illegal guns?
Yep, that would be fucking
just
great.
affordable hospital treatments. So obviously you want a game with a great risk, reward ratio and low difficulty. I choose Civilization 6 on easy with a huge map. You can't actually die per SE, and I would come out as king of the world with more wealth than even exists.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, I see you, big brain.
Communism, capitalist, or do you want potatoes instead? Madden, I'd be a third string quarterback due to my age and physical size so I wouldn't see the field, but I'd earn an NFL paycheck.
Okay.
Skyrim, just grind alchemy and enchanting, until the week is up. I come home with magic rings that speed healing and a bunch of cure disease potions. Do you have any idea how freaking valuable those would be?
And of course you would sell them.
I don't, but I do know that once you can persuade some rich folk they are legit, you could almost name your price. Dark Souls, Mama didn't raise no pussy.
Apparently not.
Uncharted, we'll get some cool artifacts and not get into any gunfights.
How are you gonna not get into any gunfights in Uncharted? How?
Gmod, I'll just grab the gravity gun and wait. Pokemon, specifically Pokemon Diamond. I just need to get into the tunnels. Gonna get lots of shiny things. Also you never die in Pokemon, so that's fine. Jurassic World Evolution. Since it's a park management game, I'm never in any risk of dying. After the week is done, I get to keep millions of dollars in the dinosaur park, which, if we assume that they still function by normal video game means, I can manage perfectly fine since I know exactly what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
Scribblenauts. I can just write anything to existence.
Oh, that's a good one.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. Can't die.
Okay, these have all been really good ones except for the Neko part. That, please, if you get this opportunity, please don't pick Neko. Please don't pick Neko Para. Por favor, mi amor. Auntie Who's In, let me know what video game you would choose to live in for a week down in the comments below. Other than that, peace out, Hope Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.